Welcome to the day in the life of a service dog on a travel day. This morning, Mom woke me up and I was not very happy, but we went on a nice little drive, dropped off our car, saw a pretty sunrise, and I went back to sleep while she finished packing. Then we took one bag down, and I got to see my Aunt Kaylee. Then we went back upstairs, got more bags. Then we hopped in the car, and we were in the car for like 2 hours. It was a really long time, but I just fell asleep and was pretty chill most of the time. However, we did stop in traffic for a little bit, and I got super excited that we were gonna get out, but we didn't yet. Once we left the airport, Mom had to go to the machines and get tags to put on her bags. She does this every time. Anyway, her heart rate was getting pretty high, so I was just letting her know, "Hey Mom, your heart is making some smells." She took me to the potty area, and honestly, this thing is pretty icky, so I wouldn't go, but it's okay. We went and sat and waited at our gate, and she taking me some treats. There was another dog here, and I was just like, "Hey, Mom, hey, you see that other dog? Yeah, it's kind of whining at me, but, I'm just paying attention to you. Do you see that? Do you have the audacity of these people who bring their pet and just label it as a service dog? It's a little disappointing, but it's okay. I'm just gonna go back to sleep." Thankfully, the other dog, after pulling at me for a little bit, did start to leave me alone, so, but I was just being a really good girl and taking my treats, and honestly, just keeping an eye on Mom, because her heart rate definitely was a little bit higher. This is right before boarding. Mom wanted to meet the really nice flight attendant. He was really cool. He even brought me some water, which was really nice of him, and, I just go to chill. This isn't my first flight, so, but then Mom put the happy hoodie on me, and I kind of hate this thing. It, puts my ears up in my face, makes everything so I can't hear it very well. But, Mom says it's for my ear protection and whatever. I don't really know. Honestly, I kind of just went to sleep most of the flight and wasn't really paying attention, and I woke up and we were back in Utah, which was really cool. Anyway, really pretty view, though. I did get to look out the window for a little while, and, whatever, but I just was really tired today, so I mostly just rested and went back to sleep. Then they brought Mom some food. They didn't bring me food, which was kind of mean, but Mom had the sandwich and some fruit snacks. She did give me lots of deer jerky while we were on the flight, though, and I love that stuff, so I was pretty happy about it. Again, Mom showing you more of the view. I don't know why, it's pretty much the same thing over and over again. I mean, look at my Mom. She's looking out the window. Anyway, then we go back, I'm still sleeping. Then we finally got back to Utah and we were starting to come down, and it's definitely really cool to see the city. Anyway, I got to see Grandma, and I love my grandma, so I got to say hi, and this is honestly the best part. But, Mom had me on a leash, so it was a little bit hard and we were getting tangled up. Then we had to go run to a grocery store, but first we met up with my rest of my family, got some dinner, and I was letting Mom know, "Hey, your heart rate's getting pretty high again. It's making the smells." And then my aunt booped my nose. What in the world? I'm just trying to do my job, okay? Leave me alone. I'm a working girl. Anyway, then like I said, we went to a store so we could pick up some food for me because, I need food and everything for the week. Then my aunts tried to teach me this new trick. I really don't know what was happening. I was just sitting there and, getting my treats, so I was happy. Anyway, that was my day.